Hello everybody and welcome to a Goliath guitar tutorial. My name is Gareth Evans. This song is called You Raise Me Up, originally by Secret Garden. You may know it by the Josh Groban or the Westlife version. Those are the popular versions that you probably have heard of. What I've just played for you there is a brief snippet of what is my fingerstyle interpretation of this song. I played it fully in a video on its own. You can check that out using card on the screen, that side I believe, and link in the top of the description of this video. Go and check out the whole version and just to assess to see if you want to be able to play it the way that I do. And if you do, you're in the right place. If you do want to get hold of the tabs for this arrangement, you can get hold of them absolutely free. GoliathGuitarTutorials.com. Link on your screen right now on the card. That's up there. Top of the description is another link to take you to the website. Download the tabs, follow along with the guitar lesson if you want to learn like that, or just go and download the tabs, print them out, keep them forever. On me, you're welcome. So thank you everybody, absolutely everybody, every one of you on Patreon who helps support me bring these guitar lessons to you guys. Big thanks to everybody for supporting me for over all these months. If you are interested in getting hold of the tabs early or the other parts of this guitar lesson, early access, you can do that by becoming a Patreon supporter. You can check out the description for a link and find out the information from my Patreon page, patreon.com/Gareth Evans. Again, probably another card on the screen right about there. Before we get started, I want to talk to you about the guitar strings I use. I use Elixir guitar strings because they are awesome. They're my number one choice in guitar strings. I use them because they last longer than any other guitar strings that I've ever played, ever tried. And also the tone on them, amazing. It lasts for longer. You don't have to change your strings as often. They've got this finger gunk repellent coating on them, which keeps them prime in pristine condition for ages, which is why it brings me great pleasure to bring you this guitar lesson in association with Elixir strings. So let's get learning. You're going to need a capo on the first fret of the guitar, and you're going to need to drop tune your 6th string to an open D. It's the only change you have to make, everything else is regular. Okay? So let's have a look at the first bit of the tabs then. Bars 1 through 4. That is it. Okay, so what we've got here is a D shape, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 1st string. That's it. So you're playing 3, 3, 2, 1 to begin, followed by the open 4th string, which begins bar number 2. And then you play the 2nd string, lift off the 1st string and play that. And it sounds like that. Followed by, so that's open 3rd string. Obviously you lift off the 3rd string as well, so that's open. 2 plucks on the 2nd string, and then you do a pull off from 4 to 2 on the 3rd string. Now I use my little finger here and pull that off to my index finger. If you can't do that, maybe you have to switch your fingers a little bit here, but let's play that through so far. And finish it off, open 4, and then the 2nd string again, which is, as always, on the 3rd fret. So that's the first 4 frets. Next, that sequence there, which is bar number 5. What we're doing here, we're barring the 2nd fret across the 3rd and 2nd string to begin. play 3, 2, 3, 2 again, but you add the 3rd fret on the 2. And then 3, 1, which is fretted again on the 2nd fret as well. And then finish off on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay, and that's bar number 5. Bar number 6. You then bring the ring finger here to the 4th fret on the 4th string. And then 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret on the 1st string. And then open 3rd string, this is the beginning of bar number 7 now, open 3rd string. Okay, sorry, open 3rd, like I said. 5th fret on the 5th fret on the 1st string twice. And then slide up from around about 5 to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. So you're sliding into the note rather than plucking the 5th and sliding up. You're not doing that, you just kind of slide. You pluck it as you're sliding, so it's like a quick slide. And then 5th fret on the 2nd string to finish off. Okay. Okay, so let's just recap. Okay, bar number 8 now. That's beginning of bar 9 as well. So come to the 7th fret here on the 4th, 3rd string, and the 5th fret on the 2nd string for now. You play 4, 3, 2, and then 3, 2, and then 3 again, but you've moved to the 6th fret here by that time on the 3rd string. Okay, finish off on that note there, which is the 4th string again, but that's the beginning of bar number 9, just to keep track of where we are. Okay. And then that's 1st string, 5th fret twice, 9th fret, and then 10th fret. Okay, and that concludes bar number 9. And let's just do a recap of the whole thing, I guess, so far, just to consolidate what we've gone through so that you don't move too fast and you still remember what we've just learned. Let's go from the start. Okay, next on to bar number 10. And that's the sequence from then on. So to begin bar number 10, that's where we left off. That sequence there, you've got the 8th fret on the 2nd string, 10th fret on the 1st string. You play open 3rd, 2nd again, and then 1st straight quickly after. Now, bar number 11. So I'm getting confused now. So next up, bar number 11. A sequence there. So we've got down to the 9th fret on the 1st string, open 3rd with it. Sorry. After that pinch, 7th fret on the 1st string, 10th fret on the 2nd string, then open 3rd string again, and then slide up from 8 to 10 on the 2nd string. Okay? And then from here, with your little finger on the 10th fret of the 2nd string, come to the 9th fret of the 5th string with the ring finger, and then that is barred the 7th fret across the 4th and 3rd string. You play them like an arpeggio. Instead of plucking them together, you play them in kind of one after the other. That's what like the wavy line means on the tabs, if you weren't sure about that. It's like an arpeggio effect. So although they're written together on the tabs, the arpeggio means you stagger them a little bit. Okay? So the sequence. Okay, let's move on. That is bar number 13. So you come into this position now. 5th fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string. It's a bit of a stretch. And then 5th fret on the 1st string as well. It's a bit of a stretch. But the sequence here. So it's 4, 3, 2, 3, and then 1, 1 again, but down to the 3rd fret. Okay, and that's bar number 13. Okay, so moving on, bar 14 through 17, just to finish off this lesson and this intro or verse, the first verse, I guess. Okay, that's what we're going to finish. So that's the next 4 bars, that's bar 14 and onwards. Okay, so we've got 4th fret on the 4th, 2nd fret on the 3rd, 3rd fret on the 2nd, and 2nd fret on the 1st as well, because we're playing the 2 strings with the barred index finger down here. So that's your chord. So what we're doing here, again, that wavy line, beginning the 14th bar, that's the arpeggio effect. So it's kind of like the strummy sound. So you stagger the notes just slightly, like a finger roll, arpeggio, whatever you want to call it. You could just play them all together if you wanted. That's perfectly fine too, if you haven't got the finger roll down quite yet. Okay, so, and then you play the 1st string, hammer up to the 3rd fret from the 2nd, so 2nd to 3rd fret. And then bar 15. So that's open 3rd string with the 2nd fret on the 1st, open 1st string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And to finish off, 2nd fret, 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, so we've got and hopefully you've landed there with your middle finger, because you've got to make this shape again, which is the same shape as the beginning of bar 14. 4, 2, 3 on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. So if you've landed on your middle finger, like I said, you can just add these other 2 fingers and it makes that shape. So bar 16. Okay, so we've got 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3. Open 6 to begin bar number 17. Okay, from there first string all along, 5th fret, 7, 9, and then 10. Okay, and that begins the chorusy bit, which will be beginning in the next lesson. So let's just recap what we've done here, bar 14 onwards. And that is the end of this bit of tuition, I guess. Let's recap everything that we've learned in this lesson before we move on. So from the very beginning, if you've been following along, you should have this so far. So this is a bit of a recap for you. Let's try it. Okay, one other thing before I go, you might have noticed me doing this at some point. I do it in the beginning, I believe. What I'm doing there, it's called vibrato, right? So what we're doing is we're waving the note to make it sound more textured, give it a bit of character. And all I'm doing is, I'm trying not to like, you see a lot of people doing vibrato like this, like that's mainly like lead guitar players, but what I do, I'm just wobbling my fingers, moving the weight, shifting the weight in them forwards and backwards between the top of the fret and the back of the fret, basically. So just like practice around with it. You don't want too much of a vibrato, and you don't want to overuse it either, but that's just a little tip for you there, guys. So you can move on now to part number 2 of this lesson. If you're a patron, it's up already. Just head to patreon.com/Gareth Evans, and hopefully by this time all of the rest of the tuition, all the other parts for this guitar lesson are already up there, so you can work your way right to the finish right now. But if not, you will have to wait a little bit longer if you are just watching it on YouTube. We are staggering the releases of these guitar parts over the next couple of weeks on this channel, so they're all coming. They're all absolutely free, but you just will have to wait a little bit extra unless you're a patron. Just as a little thank you for just the early access that you get for being a patron supporting this channel. So that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the lesson. If you did, click the thumbs up, and I really appreciate it, because again, that supports these videos, promotes them, and helps me do what I do. Thanks for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Until then, bye for now.